We don't even know each other like that yet. We got to build relationships. You know what I mean? It's almost like, you asking me to do the nasty on the first day. We can't do it like that. We got to build relationships. Okay, that's what we got to do. Y'all just want to jump in on the live. We can't do that. Okay, all right. Thank you for all the hearts, all the likes. Let's bump it up to over 1,000. Tap 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 tap. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Share this out. It's okay to share it out now because we're ready to dive in. We're ready to go a little deep. We're ready to go a little deep. Okay, we're live. All right. Hey, y'all over here. Yes, they said yes. Let's go. Listen, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. They said they sick of my friends on TikTok. They was like, Master Coach, when you come on, you don't even pay attention to us over here. So they not gonna let y'all win. I'm gonna come back. All right, Thomas. They're not gonna let y'all win and take over today. They're not gonna, they said, Master Coach, we ready. You are not going to just talk to them. I get it. I get y'all over here. I get y'all over here. Let's tone the music down now. You know it gotta be a party. It gotta be a party all the time. It gotta be a party because we talk about personal development. We talk about healing and growth. Y'all know what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't be wanting to talk about that all the time. I get it. Hey, Coach Justine, I get it that we don't want to talk about that all of the time. But if you can challenge yourself to be what? Intentional about the gaps that you really have in your life. You're the only person that truly know your authentic self. You are the only person that knows your authentic self. So because you're the only person, happy Friday, Coach Adam. What's up over here? Okay, I know y'all gonna hold me accountable over here. I got it. I got it because y'all said I'd be spending all my time over here on TikTok. But anyway, you have to be intentional about your life. And your life cannot only be about making money. Everything is like, oh, I just want to be successful. Oh, I just want a new car. Oh, I just want a big house. Oh, I just want to make money. It has to be more than that. It has to be more than just wanting to make money. So, in my world, those of you who are landing on this side, you're on the positive side of social media. You have landed in the motivational side. I'm Master Coach Lakendra. I'm the owner and CEO of the Global Life Coach Training and Entrepreneur Institute, where I help leaders lead with love. Okay, well, what does that mean? I teach leaders life coaching principles, which what helps you to be massively accountable with how you grow, with how you heal, because you influence people, you influence communities, you influence your household if you are parents. And if we don't get our internal selves together, sometimes we can influence in a negative way. Y'all are feeling me? Sometimes we can be the negative leader. Yes, the tribe is coming in. What's up, Nappy Coach? Sometimes we can influence negatively. And so I have created my platform and which I made it so hard, y'all, because like who wants to listen to this stuff all the time? Who wants to face their own reflection all of the time? Right? Like who wants to live through that all the time? Well, I'm telling you, if you want to live the life, hey, thank you. Thank you for my stars over here too. Like I didn't even know the stars was a thing on Facebook. I didn't even know that. And I'm having all these stars and I'm like, what? Where did this come from? So if you don't take massive responsibility of who you are and know that the dynamic of who you are impacts everybody in your proximity, your mood, your demeanor, right? Your energy, your aura, like all of that stuff impacts who you are as a human being. And if you don't understand that, then you could be influencing the wrong way. This week challenge was all about what? What was it all about? Do I have my note takers in here yet? Like, have they showed up yet? my people who are going to be making the comments and making sure people who are not only are they auditory learners, but they're visual learners. So are my note takers here? So we can be added into the chat. My visual learners, my kinesthetic learners that need to tap that screen. You need to tap that screen and you need to listen and you need to see so things can connect. Like I got all that. Remember, I was an educator for 18 years before I retired. So we have it all here. This is an all-inclusive community. This love community, this heart community, it's all inclusive. I wish it would translate. We've had people show up from Indonesia, from the Philippines, from Africa, from places in Europe. Like everybody comes here. Everybody comes here and hang out in the heart community because we know that it's going to be nothing but love. Like it's going to be nothing but love over here. So this week we've been talking about positive mindset, having that positive mindset shift. And man, we went deep. We talked about the ego. Yesterday, we actually addressed like the ego part of us and how ego doesn't need to be separated. It needs to become one, right? Ego needs to become one with us because it really can serve us. I told you I'd be back. Boom. Thomas, you just sound like you a man of your word. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what we need. We need to know that we can count on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares that we're strangers? Your word is your bond. Your word is everything. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Thomas. Those of you who are on here, especially if you're a part of my community, go follow Thomas. Thomas is a real person. Thomas, when they follow you, just follow them back. That's all you got to do. You know, I made this a positive teaching and a grow live, right? It don't matter if it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 20 or 50 people on here. We want to connect everywhere. Like we want to connect with real people. We don't want to connect with bots. Bots don't serve us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my girl is here. Come on, LA. You know what? I used to come to LA a lot. The next time I come to LA, I'm going to make sure you know. Are you in LA, by the way? Thank you for the bracelets. So listen, I'm so excited that today's Friday. Yesterday, I gave y'all a testimony about, you know, the type of business I run. It serves in the mental health, you know, community. And I'm the only life coaching school that's noted and that exists, and the word was noted, that's noted and exists to take medical insurance. We know that life coaching is an unregulated field, right? No government, no anything regulates us. Just moved to Chicago. Okay, from LA, but my best friend is from Chicago. So I got you, girl. I got you. It's still a possibility. I just met Ursula. She is heavy on the content on TikTok. She's the first person that I met on TikTok that helped me learn the game. I met her in person for the first time on yesterday. A year ago, I met her. I did a one-on-one with her. I invested. We got to invest. I invested in the platform because she appeared to me to be like the influencer. I invested in her heavy on the content. We did a one-on-one. It was supposed to be for an hour and a half to 2 hours. I was with her for 4 hours, And keep it up. Holy business and blessings, all people around you. Thank you. Oh, yes, can help you some stuff. I work for a social media agency. Okay, awesome. So I met her for the first time a year later. So you really can build relationships on these social media platforms and make it real. Like you can take the behind the camera to front of the camera. So I met her and also Coach Matt. Coach Matt is also he's also on social media, and we got to hang out at the Mavericks game on yesterday. So I'm ticket. I hold ticket seats in a suite holder for a season ticket holder. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a season ticket holder And I invited them to just go hang out. And she flew here. She doesn't even live. I'm in Dallas. She flew here from Houston, and we all went and hung out. And so this is the dynamic and the beauty that social media can have on us. So those of you who are, you're still kind of iffy, like, I don't know if social media is for me and it don't seem real, you can make it real. Oh, you're in Dallas? Yes. I'm in Dallas, and you know what, girls on Go LA, my LA queen. I'm just gonna call you that. My LA queen. I have a live event November 1st. Put it on your calendar. I do a live event. It's gonna be on November the 1st, and it's called the Leading with Love. It's a charity event. It's black tie. It's beautiful. We have it every year. So this is how we can just all come together. Like, I just think the support that you have here, you can carry it off camera. You can carry it off. I'm a testimony of that. I meet people all the time. They come in, they take my courses, and because I'm a real school, like, I have a real office. I don't just work from my house behind a camera. I didn't start doing this until COVID. So COVID forced us to become a social media entity. We were always an in-person. Even when I had to certify coaches in other countries, I would fly there. I'm a world traveler. I would just fly there and do it. I can help you promote your event. Come on now. Come on now, Queen LA. Choose your attitude. What's up? Thanks for the fire. I love how y'all are tapping the screen, and I love how y'all are sending me these stars on Facebook. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Hey. So y'all know that today we spend 90 minutes, y'all. We only been on for 11 minutes. For 90 minutes, I'm going to be on. This side of social media is the positive side. This is the side where you come and learn. And I already played the music. If I get hype in between my teaching, y'all know I'm going to put on what? Usher. Y'all know I'm going to put on Usher, and I'm going to play my song. Okay? That's the song I'm going to play. If y'all know what the song is, what is the song? Who knows? Like, who knows what's going on inside my head? Oh. That's my song. So when I'm feeling inspired, I'll interrupt it and put it on so we can jam out a little bit to what? Release some of the tension. Because this information that I teach, that's about us, right? It's about you. It's about your internal conflict you have with yourself that you don't talk about, that you hide, right? It's what you're masking. So sometimes on my side of the world, which is so positive, it can also be so heavy, right? Which is the reason why people won't go to therapy, which is the reason why people want work on their healing. And I get that because I used to be that person. I'm going to see Janet Jackson. What? Is she going to be here in Dallas? I've never seen Janet Jackson live, and I never seen Michael Jackson live. I was a Prince. Michael or Prince? Put it in the comments. Did you like Michael or did you like Prince? Who did you like growing up? I was a Prince follower. Baby, I had the Prince doll. I had the Prince posters. She's touring. Check. Okay. I'll see if she's coming here. I like Janet. I like how Janet kind of okay, Michael. Okay, who said Michael over here? Can you tell me what your name is? Because on StreamYard they don't show me. They just say Facebook user. So I think she's with Nelly. Oh, okay. I don't know if I want Master Coach MCW Master Coach. Who is that? I don't know what MCW is. Y'all know I be having moments. Just go on and type it out, child. Might be in a different city. Okay. I don't know if I really would want to sit through Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Whisperer. Come on, Whisperer. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to sit through Nelly. Like, I like some of Nelly's songs, but you have to really, your music has to really speak to my soul in order for me to go and spend money at a concert. You know what I'm saying? You can always sleep. Y'all, girl, I want to be wasted on money. I don't want to waste on money. I want to go from the beginning to end. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be all in. I do not play small. Do you play small? Put yes Put yes or no in the comments if you play small. I just do not play small. What's up? What's up? Shazib, Shah, Shazib, Shazib. Did I say your name right? It sounds sexy. What's up, Shazib? I love that. 35 cities. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so y'all, let's get into this, right? We really don't have to rush. We really don't have to rush because we got 90 minutes, like 90 minutes with each other. But if you are happy to be on the positive side of social media, go ahead and share this out. Go ahead and share this out, right? I'm not going to put I'm getting ready to dive into the content. I'm getting ready to dive into the content. So it won't be a lot of fluff. So go ahead and share this out for me. FYF. Is that what that is? When y'all put FYF, is that sharing it out? I learned something. I learn something all the time. Encourage more viewers to share. Oh, okay. Royalty shared. Okay, thank you, Royalty, for sharing. I appreciate that. It's trying to trigger the algorithm. Hey, come on and trigger it then. So that's why Prince didn't do anything for me. Michael music touched everyone, including Prince fan. Well, that's opinionated. It's really opinionated. Um, I've always I like Prince and Michael. I just think that Prince even speaks to my spirit because he was very vibrant and very free minded and free spirited. He kind of went against the grain, and so that's kind of like how I am. So I just always like Prince. I like Prince. I grew to like Michael Jackson. So I grew up with Michael Jackson and my brother liked Prince. Yeah, I like Prince and Michael. Yeah, I like both of them. Everybody have their opinions. And I saw Prince before he passed away. So I went and saw him in concert, like by myself. I took a Greyhound. Well, it wasn't a Greyhound bus, it was a chartered bus of people. And I went to New Orleans and I got to see him. And I'm so happy that I got to do that because he was amazing and fantastic. Amazing and fantastic in concert. You heard the Jacksons before Prince. Come on now. Yeah, I mean, but listen, listen, Whisperer. It's okay to have your opinion. Just have it and move on. That's all you got to do. Have your opinion, sit with it, embrace it, and move on. I just said I like Prince first. I didn't like Michael Jackson first. I like Prince first, and I didn't start liking Michael Jackson until my 20s. Let's just put it like that, and it's okay. It's okay with who you want to like. We ain't gonna talk about it still. Seeing it live is it's a magical experience. It's a magical experience. Okay. So if you've been with me all week in this 5-day positive mindset challenge, put one thing that has stuck with you. Put one strategy that you've learned and one thing that has stuck with you. What has stuck with you this week? What has stuck with you this week? What has stuck with you? If you've been with me all week, whether it was day 1, day 2, day 3, or day 4, put a strategy or put something that was said this week that has stuck with you, and it's something that you're going to adapt and apply to your life, or you've already adapted and applied it to your life. Anybody? Go ahead and put it in there because I know some of you have been here every day. So what is something that has stuck with you on strategies that happy Friday, happy Friday, babe, that has stuck with you, that you've learned a strategy for, from this week? Y'all come on with it. Come on with it. You on the learning side of social media. This is not a place where you can come and kind of just sit behind the scenes because we got to communicate. That's how we elevate. That's how we elevate this experience, right? This is a learning experience, and how we elevate it is by communicating. A lot of you I've met in one of these lives, like one of the Grow lives, and all we got to do is kind of tap, 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 and put got you, got you, got you. This ain't this type of live. Like over here, we're being responsible for our growth, right? The things that we desire, where we are right now, and the things that we desire in the mindfulness change that we need to do in order to get there. So we teach that stuff over here. Networking is key, making relationships. Okay. Yeah. Being a part of community. Yes. Royalty. Yeah. Royalty Divine Treasure said yes. Being a part of community and growing, being a part of a community that's in alignment with you. Because some of us are a part of a community and we're not in alignment, right? We're maybe following them for some materialism type of gain, like, oh, I'm gonna follow this person because, oh, they have a lot of followers and all I'm focused on is followers, 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 which I'm not gonna say is wrong, but it should be kind of low on the low of the totem pole. You wanna follow people that's going to help you massively move to success, right? That's going to challenge you, that's going to challenge your beliefs, that's going to challenge your mindset, that's going to challenge your heart. Those are the type of people that you want to sit with for hours. Y'all feel me? You don't want to sit with the facade. Like, how are you going to ever challenge yourself to grow when you just sitting with, the mask? You don't want to sit with, when you wearing a mask, you don't want to sit with a leader that wears a mask. Yes, sometimes you have to do some filtering. You know what I mean? When you are already wearing a mask, where you have a hard time being your authentic self, and you have a hard time with feeling accepted, and releasing the judgment and all of the things, you don't want to follow a leader that has the same type of shadow self that you have, right? Royalty said you talking. You just don't. So over here on this side, I'm not a mask wearer. And the masks that I do have on, I'm very, very aware of them, and I work on them every day to take them off because I don't want to wear them. I just want to be free. I want to give you who I am genuinely and authentically. That's just who I am. Because if you allow me to be myself with you, you will get the best of me. If you allow me just to be LaKendra, right? And then Master Coach. Allow me to be LaKendra first and then Master Coach. I promise you, you will walk away feeling so good. You will walk away with one of those gaps. Remember, this is where you are and this is where you want to be. And right here in between is all of your limited beliefs, your fear, your low self-esteem, your ego. It's all of that is right here. And so when do you become a student, right? When do you become a student again and allow somebody to teach you and guide you? But you want to know that this person that's teaching you and guiding you is what? Real. Because you don't want to sit with hours and having your spirit fed and it's just not real. Y'all feeling me? So I'm gonna be real with y'all. And that's all week. All week we've been dealing with some real stuff. Yesterday we talked about, hey everybody, what's up, Coach Matt? Y'all shout out to Coach Matt. Remember I told you that I met up with some people that I met a year ago on social media. I met them in person. Coach, that's him right there. Go follow him. He's a real live person. Like, I unhugged him. I ain't seen him. I actually, Coach Matt has come to one of my events. So he real. Y'all go follow him. He'll follow y'all back because he'll a cool dude. So let's get into my people over here. If you see me looking over here, it's because I have 4 other channels over here and only one of you over here. So y'all bear with me. So let's just get into, we just kind of gonna review because today is going to be special. And if you can hang in here with me, remember I'm just on for 90 minutes. If you can hang in here with me for the next 65 minutes, we at 65 minutes now. If you can hang in here with me for the next 65 minutes, it's going to be worth your time because I have a challenge for you. And the challenge that I'm going to give you is going to help you to massively grow. It's going to help you to face your fear. It's going to help you to put your goals first. Because some of you have set some goals. You set them December the 31st. And baby, you ain't accomplished not a one. And we are almost done. What's up, Bougie? What's up, Bougie Boss? What's up? So awesome. It's a challenge day. Yes, it's a challenge day. And so By the time we're done, I'm going to position you. I'm going to position your mind, and I'm going to position your heart to fight harder for yourself. If you never come back to Alive, if you never came back to my side of social media, I am going to position your heart and your mind to work congruently with each other. Okay? Yeah. Yep. Need help with some mental roadblocks. We all do. Even the greatest teachers, right? Even the greatest teachers, we got to wake up and we got to do this work every day. Because why? We get trapped too. That's the reason why you can hear of pastors having scandals. The men of God, the women of God get caught up in scandals. Why? Because we're human and we're imperfect. And if we don't wake up and choose ourselves, our souls, our hearts, our minds over the chaos and the foolery and the suffering, we get caught up. Good people. We're good people. That's the reason why it's okay that you're imperfect. I teach that. None of my coaches are perfect, and I never want anybody to believe that they are. We can all fall short. We can all fall short. But the beautiful thing is those people who live consciously in awareness of where their gaps are, where their shadows are, where their demons are, right? Where that unconscious mindset is, we live consciously about it, we're able to affect change. We're able to say, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I did not mean that. You caught me on a bad day. That is, I promise you that's not me. So if you can accept my apology, I promise you we can move forward with this. We become great communicators. We become so responsible. Nobody is perfect. That's right. We become so responsible, y'all, of who we are and how we're leading and how we're serving. And this is the reason why I do these challenges. I try to make it fun and light because the work that I do, it ain't always fun and it ain't always light. And that's the reason why it's so hard for people to invest in themselves on the personal development side. We'll go drop bins, like not bins, bands. That's what it is. We'll go drop bands on somebody who can teach me how to make $1 million. Oh my gosh, I'll go spend $5,000. I'll go spend $1,000. I'll go spend $1,000 on a purse. I'll go spend $1,000 on the who I got on today. I'll go spend $1,000 on a Fendi hat because that's the facade. That's the facade that'll make people not try to look to see all the way through me, right? But when you come on my side, baby, you gotta take it all off. I gotta take the Fendi hat off. I gotta park the Benz. The big house don't matter. The bank account don't matter. All that matters on this side of the world is your heart and your mind. And that's hard to invest in because now you want me to look at myself? You want to call me out on my BS? No. But this is what I love. This is what I committed to. I made a commitment to God. I made a commitment to myself. And I do pretty well over here because there's a way that you can still do it where people don't feel like you're going to jump off a cliff because you want me to go back and you're going to make me face my childhood being selfish. Yes. You want me to go back and look at my childhood? You want me to go back and look at that last relationship I was in? You want me to go back through the experience of me getting fired? And because I got fired, I lost my house, I lost my car, the eviction, the repossessions, the bad credit. Girl, no, I don't have time for that. But you got to make time for it because if you don't make time for it, it comes back and it revisits you every single time. It's called triggers. We are being triggered, right? It could be a sound, it could be a smell, it could be a touch, it could be a sight. And you don't even know psychologically what's happening because you didn't deal with it. You didn't deal with it. And so you wonder, tell me if it's just put a one in the chat. Y'all drop a one in the chat if you are following me, because I'm speaking to the people who you've seen success. You got the good job, or you walked away from the job and you finally started the business. Everything was going fine. Your kids, they doing good in school. You and your spouse or your boo, y'all gelling together. Like everything is good, right? And then all hell breaks loose. You don't even know where it came from. Now your kids running amok. You and your spouse are at odds. You barely holding on to the new job. You had your stuff on auto pay, but now your account is always negative, so you gotta take the shit off of auto pay. Ain't nothing going right. Nothing is going right. And you don't even understand psychologically what's happening, because subconsciously, the subconscious still remembers and the unconscious buries it. But when the subconscious want to deal with the unconscious, right? So there's three levels for those of you who need to follow me. There's three levels of consciousness. We have consciousness, like right now we're together. This is really, really happening. We're together, we're in consciousness. The subconscious is where things are stored. Good, bad, and ugly. It's stored there. It holds on to it unless you nurture it, unless you bring it to love and compassion. It's there. And then you have the unconscious, because if you keep remembering it, it'll take you out, right? This is where suicide lives. This is where self-sabotage lives. This is where, abandonment and locking yourself up, isolation. This is where all that stuff lives. So, but you got to bring unconscious, subconscious to the conscious in order for you to have massive success. I didn't say just success. I said massive. So life will stop doing this. It's like a up, rock bottom, up, rock bottom. If y'all are relating to me, just put a one in the comment. That's how I know that y'all here. It's almost like you in a college. What was this? This will be if this was a class in college, what would this class be called? Help me out. If you had to take this as a course in college, what would we call it? Whatever it is, this is that class, and this is level 3 of that class. Okay. This is the end of it, because I need for y'all to dig deeper. Simone, you feel me? Royalty Divine, you got me? Nappy Coach, Adam, Whisperer, I need for y'all to dig deeper. I need for y'all to dig deeper into who you are and know that there's more of you. There's so much more of you that just want to win, but you have to uncover. You have to uncover this stuff. I got to drive. Yes, be careful in an hour. Now catch you if you're here in an hour. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Pay attention, Queen LA. Pay attention to the road. So when we dove into this stuff this week, this week was all about positive mindset. This is the stuff that we covered, right? And what I want to say is, what do you do with the information now? What happens when you sit in a classroom, you learn, or you sit in a training, or you sit in a workshop, and you learn something new, and you go home to your regular life? So we got the weekend. So what do you think y'all got to do? Y'all got to go back and look at your notes, because y'all took notes all week. You got to go back and look at your notes, and you got to say, okay, what strategies did Master Coach give me? What are the strategies that she give me? Okay, we talked about a lot of stuff. So you got to go back in and you got to look at that stuff. And then you got to put it to action. Most of us spend thousands of dollars on a lot of stuff and we don't put it into action. We just go from one learning to the next learning to the next learning. Now our brains are overloaded that we don't even know where do I start? Okay, I went over here and they taught me how to grow my followers, and I went over here and they taught me how to do a live, and then I went over here and they taught me how to combine the music and the titles and well, where do I start? Because you got to slow down. Slow down. Multitasking is a lie. It's a lie. It's a liar. Don't allow multitasking when you know that you don't have the capacity to do it. Don't get trapped up into that. Y'all feel me? Yes. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Don't get trapped up into that. You're not a multitasker. You need to take that one thing and you need to start there. Okay. They taught me how to grow my followers. Let me set a goal. My goal is I want 10,000 followers. You don't move on until you get to 10,000 followers. Goal is complete. That's how you do it. Goal is complete. What's the next thing? Okay, this person is teaching me now how to go live. Zone in there. Go live. What's your goal for going live? Okay, so my goal is that I need to at least do 20 lives. Then you do and complete 20 lives and then move on to the next one. Okay, this person is teaching me now how to perfect my lives, how to perfect the lighting, how to add the aesthetics and all the things. But now you got 20 lives to go in and evaluate, right? So now you can take this information and apply it here. But we be all over the place. And we never master anything. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the stars. We never master anything. So the positive mindset challenge. Ooh, I reached something. What did it say? What did it say? TikTok, what you saying over here to me? My hearts. Thank you. I had got a heart too. So the goal is 10. If y'all want to send me one of those little hearts to reach my goal for today, we doing it for 90 minutes. Go ahead and send me one. So, Adriel, yes, Coach Kendra, the chef of all chefs, baby. The queen chef is on. The queen chef is on. So we're just talking about Adriel. So we're just talking about, I've been doing these challenges every week. This week was all about positive mindset challenge. This is day 5 and we're just summing it up. We're summing it up. I have a big surprise at the end. I'm on for 90 minutes every day. And so last week we did the massive growth challenge and I do it from all platforms. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, we everywhere. And we really have been making an impact and people are being blessed and they're paying it forward. They are taking the information and they're applying the changes and they're paying it forward. And that's what it's all about. So if you have time to just sit and listen, we're on for 90 minutes. We've been on for 38 minutes already. So, hey, y'all, we almost there. You'll see how fast it is. Those of you who say, oh, I can't go live. I can't go live. Set a live goal. Start with 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes. Go to 10 minutes. Go to 20 minutes. Increase. I love what you said about multitasking and sticking to the task at hand. Yeah, it is because you're dealing with a person who's diagnosed. So I am a diagnosed attention hyperactivity deficit disorder. I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with it at the age of 6. I've been living with it for all my life. So I know that multitasking and I have a very interactive mind. Hey, Cindy Lou, thank you. What's going on? I have a very interactive mind. And so naturally, I want to do 100 things naturally. And if you in my house on a week, my housekeeper ain't been there, baby, you will tell that I literally did 1,000 things and didn't complete none of it. I am a testimony of that. None of it. I did 1,000 things. I picked it up, I started, and then something else shiny. Oh my gosh, let me go do that now. And literally there's 100 different projects that was happening, and I didn't get anything done. She said, girl, the same. Cindy Lou, I'm telling you, it's a real, when I hear people joke about it all the time, but a person who's like literally lived with it all my life, it's real. It's a real mental disorder. It is. I need assistance. Cindy Lou. And for you to say I need assistance, I'm going to need you to get assistance. I'm going to need you to do it because that's what we've been talking about, the mindset, the positive mindset, giving ourselves what we need, sacrificing to get it, massively taking action to get it. Because it's one thing to say, oh, I need it. And then it's another thing to say, but I can't afford it. Or another thing to say, but I don't know how. So then my challenge to you is to say, but what if I tell you, if you took action right now, your life will go from this with all of these gaps, right? With all of these gaps, it'll close the gap. What if I told you that? What if I told you that if you just got all into yourself and say, these are the things that I know that I need. I need help because I'm all over the place, right? I need help because, I don't know. I'm just having sucky relationships. I'm attracting the wrong boo things. I need help because I'm trying to be a good parent, but my kids still ain't listening. You know what your gaps are. But life is happening and I got to make money because I got to pay my bills. And the only capacity you have is to make money and pay your bills. And then you leave out yourself. The true thing that needs help in your life is going untouched, unmet. But as a master level coach, y'all follow me. I've been doing this all my life. As a master level coach, as a person that loves human development and growth, as a person that have seen people who have done some of the most horrific things in their life change for the better. So I know that change is inevitable and it can happen for the best part of us or for the worst part of us. If you pay attention on the things that's causing all of the friction in your life and the roller coaster and emotional rides, if you pay attention to it, your gaps will do this. They'll just close. It'll get so narrow. Like my gaps are so narrow that can't nobody walk. Nobody can get in there. Nobody can squeeze in between those two roads. The only person that can fit in is these wide hips that I got. I'm the only person who can walk on this road now, meaning that nobody can come in and disrupt my life. No, I'm not allowing it. But when you have this much gap, this is the reason why a man can come in and disrupt your whole life. A woman can come in and disrupt your whole life. A job can come in and disrupt your whole life. Everything. There's so much space. Baby, you gotta close the gap. You gotta close the gap. And for that, remember I told you that I have these moments where music need to drop because honey, that was a dropper right there. So let me go find it. What am I looking for? Where is he? Why does he keep leaving? Why does he keep? Oh my gosh, y'all hold on. That was a drop. Come on. Where is you? You know, the more educated you are, the more like the more ignorant you sound. Where is you? Oh my gosh. Let me see. Here it is. No, it is not. No, it's not. Hold on, y'all. I just cannot believe that I don't have this song on freaking pause. Because it should be on pause for every time I drop something like that. Like, okay. I'm gonna have another drop. I'm already off of it. It'll come back. I'll say something else where the music needs to drop, and I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready for it. So let's keep diving in, y'all. Let's keep diving in because I just want y'all to what? Here it is right here. I want you to know that you're enough. I need for you to know that you are so much enough, even in all of your chaos. Come on, 4.6 likes. I love that. Can we get up to 7 before we leave here? Can we work on 10? Let's go. Let's tap 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 tap. If y'all are on here, just be listening and tapping, because we're also telling the algorithm that we're real. Like, I'm a human and I'm on another human's live, and we're having a human experience with each other. So if y'all can just tap 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 tap, that'll really help. That'll help me out too. It's almost like this is like free, and we're gonna pay each other. Like, I'm gonna sit here and give you the business, the uncut business, and then in exchange, you're gonna give me some hearts. How about that? And then over here, y'all dropping me stars. Like, I love that. I didn't even know about the stars until I was on Facebook, and I'm like, what is this? They said like these people sent you stars, so it's really cool. So anyway, let me pull my notes up. Let me pull my notes up. Hold on, y'all. Um, Let me pull my notes up, because you know what else just happened? The song appeared. The song has appeared. I don't know if y'all could hear it over here though, but I know they can hear it over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. I'm gonna pull it up so I can just go over the summary. Mm, it's so many ways to love you. Yeah, that is my jam. When I tell you this is the best stage song, this is the best stage song to come home. And let me make you say, oh, oh, oh. If you at home, break your hands in the air. Mm. Oh my God. Don't you want to just have a oh my gosh life? Like, that's the type of life I'm living. I be singing to myself. I be like, Kendra, oh my gosh. Did you do that? That's what I be saying. Mm, mm. Cabbage patch. How old am I? Y'all see me do the cabbage patch? How old am I? What generation am I in? Mm, okay. Let me focus. Let me find these notes from this. Take, take it. Let's see. Checking you out. Let's go. Y'all tap that screen. Y'all already tapping. I'm gonna tell y'all very much over here. That's what I love. That's what I love. It's so many ways to love you. It's so many ways that you can love yourself. There's actually 7 ways. There's 7 ways that I teach people how to love themselves more and more and more and more. There's 7 dimensions of wellness that we need to pay attention to. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we back. Didn't we need that? We be needing, this is real life, y'all. Like when life just is happening, and you just be all into it blindly, like you have your eyes closed. It's almost like you have on blindfolds, and life is happening. Repos coming in, eviction notices coming in. You getting into it with friends that you ain't, like, you never thought you would get into it with these people. Like, everything is happening. Your kids school calling every day. You don't know where their behavior is coming from. Life is happening. You just have these blindfolders on. You got to be able to learn how to take command. And it feels just like what I just did. It's like, you just slapping all this stuff, all these spirits upside the head, and you take control. We put that music on and we jammed out and we got back in a rhythm, right? Rhythm is so real in life. We call it frequency. So we get back into rhythm of life, and then you take control, where now you see, okay, eviction is happening because of this, repossession is happening because of this, Kids running amok is happening because of this. Me and spouse, we ain't gelling. It's happening because of this. And you're able to take control of that stuff. And so this is real. Like, this is real life that I teach every single day, every single day. So I brought my notes up. So let's kind of like go over. Hey girl, glad I can make your live. Me too. Me too. We're already so deep into it. Like, we're 50 minutes into it. So we have 40 minutes left. So I do 90 minutes and then I capped it off. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to share this out, please share it out. Tap your screen. That's all I need for you to do. And because we know that she's a human, those of you who pop in on here, make sure you follow her, because we want to be following humans and not all these freaking bots. Thank you. Thank you, wise queen. Thank you, my wise queen. I appreciate that. Wise colon. Wise colon. Wise. Is it Ann? Tell me your name. Tell me your name. Because it's not even wise. I'm calling you wise. It's not even that. Wis colon. Girl, help me out. Queen, help me out. I can be slow sometimes. I'm telling you. Wisco, like Wisconsin. Then my name is Leanne. Oh, Leanne. Okay. Leanne. I see Leanne in the name. Hey, Leanne. Thank you so much for all the love over there. So I am pulled up the notes for this week. We don't have just, every day, like my people who I've spoiled them. I've spoiled. Oh, thank you. I've spoiled them. And they're so used to me giving them these steps, and they're taking notes. Today is not like that. Today is a combination of all of the days, right? So we're just randomly talking about, what I'm doing is just taking pieces out that I know impacted all of my followers this week, right? So one of the other things that we talked about that was so impactful, I feel, because I got the most comments on it, right? Because I go and evaluate my stats. And when I was talking about embracing our imperfections, the charts shot up. Because for some reason, we have been taught that we can be perfect by doing so many things, and we can't. There's no perfection. I don't care how many plastic surgeries we have. I don't care how much weave we buy. I don't care how much teeth whitening we do. I don't care how much college you have. I don't care how much money you have in the bank. The only way that you're going to reach a level of perfection is by embracing your imperfections. Y'all feel me? The more that you embrace your imperfections, the more perfection you will have. But if you are seeking just perfection, and you are devaluing your truest self, even in all of the things that you gain, even in the new boob job, the new BBL, the $100,000, your increase, in profit, the new Benz you unbought, the bigger you went from a 1-bedroom to a 3-bedroom. None of that will matter if you have not embraced your imperfections, right? So when we talked about that this week, baby, the followers, people just started sharing it out. The followers went up, and this is just a summary. So those who are jumping in, this is day 5 of the positive 5-day challenge, and we're just doing a summary. So if you haven't been following me, this is still a good day where you can still kind of come in and see what you missed, so I can prepare you for next week, because you have landed on the learning side of social media. We teach over here. and it costs you nothing, because this is what we would do if I was, broke or super rich, super broke or super rich. It don't matter. We love showing up and serving for each other. Why? Because if I can help make you a better person, you're gonna be a better parent. You're gonna be a better leader. You're gonna be a better community. A community citizen. You're just gonna be better. And because of that, my life is better, because my nieces and nephews may move into your community. You may be their next teacher. You may be the next president, the next governor, the next whatever. Y'all feel me? So, all of this is important. So, we talked about embracing our imperfections. So, imagine a leader like a boss, a manager, a supervisor, a whatever, right? A mama or a daddy, because that's a leader too. So imagine a leader always thinking that they have to be perfect, meaning that I got this routine. I'm going to be this perfect parent. I'm going to make sure when my kids come home, I'm going to be there for them to help them with their homework. I'm going to have a perfect meal prepared for them. We're going to sit down as a family. We're going to spend all this time with each other. And you got this system, and it's beautiful. It's working. It's working, right? You got this beautiful system in place, and it's working. And then life happens, right? And you got to understand that life happens for you. It doesn't happen to you, because the universe has a way of shaking things up for us to bring us back to reality. Now life happens where maybe the kids' mindset have changed, and now they older now. Hey, I want to go eat at my friend's house. Like, or maybe, your spouse is working extra hours, whether it's a man or woman. And so now the whole dynamic of the family dinner is not a full dynamic anymore, because we got a spouse that's working, and all of this perfection that you had is crumbling down. And now what? You stressed out because you don't have control. You're losing control. It's at the tip of your fingertips, and it's gone. You had it like this, but now it's almost gone. And we lose it. We start to lose value in ourselves. We start to judge ourselves harder. Now it's like, but I thought I was a good parent. I thought I was a great parent. I thought I was a good, supervisor. I thought I had this part together. But perfectionism don't exist. It just doesn't. So you gotta learn how to be resilient. Resilient in even in the outcome. Because the outcome is going to always change. Always. When I tell you always, that is what I mean. The outcome is going to always change. Why? Because the earth, when God, I'm a God girl for those of you who've been following me, and I respect whatever you are, because we respect each other, because this is a melting pot of a community. This is the heart community. So it's a melting pot. And I told y'all, in my belief system, when God created the earth, it was created like with a sense of imperfection, because I just feel that God knew that we were going to be these beautiful beings, that eventually we would understand our power, and we will co-create with the higher being, right? That's what I believe, because the Father had to have known that we were going to be some intelligent creatures, and that we was going to have the power in the image in which we were made. Y'all are feeling me? If you're following me, because sometimes this stuff can sound woo woo, and I know it. But if you are spiritually connected and you're following me, just put a 1 in the chat. Just drop me a 1 in the chat. Because what we have to understand is, intuitively, we are made in the image of, in whatever you believe your creator is, We are made in the image of that, the spiritual image. So we have the power to produce just like the creator. And the creator had to have known that. So even though imperfection of speaking light and creating, the first flesh and physical body of mankind and allowing reproduction to happen so we can be physically here, because we not walking around like a light bulb. Y'all know that, right? Like fleshly, we can see each other. Fleshly. And even though that part was perfection, the Father, the Spirit, the Most High had to have put the monkey wrench in it. That's just what I said. Put the monkey wrench in it and said, if I give them everything, then they will never know their power. If I give them everything to know, then I will be doing a disservice to my creation. So imperfection was given. So there's no way that you can think that perfection is just what it's going to be. We define perfection. Like we say in the tabloids, in the commercials, in the news, this is what a perfect body looks like. And 24, 36, 36 because the boobs got to be big. Okay. 36, 24, 36 because the hips got to be wide, right? Okay, so this is perfection, but man created that definition. That's why we so brainwashed. The creator, the Most High, said the imperfections is where creation can happen for the individual person. So you got to get into a space in your heart to say, I am enough. You feel me? You got to get into a space where you feel like you are enough and you define that as your perfection. Does that make sense? That's why you got to embrace imperfection and don't allow somebody who's sitting at a desk with a high ass chair and thinking they're the almighty to dictate to us what perfectionism is. We define it based off of our capacity. You feel me? Because if not, you will destroy everything about you. You will destroy your personality, your authenticity. You will destroy everything about yourself. And you will forget who you are when all that you are is enough. Yeah, wait a minute. That feel like a drop right there. All that you are is enough. Yeah, you feel me? That was a drop. That's why I gotta have this music together. Let's jam it out. Let's clap it out. Because I'm telling y'all, we get so lost in the sauce that we forget. We forget. Don't you go have another surgery. Don't go do it. You just gotta accept it. You gotta accept you. Don't you go take another class. Stop spending your money elevating when you haven't executed anything. Anything. How you gonna ever test your knowledge if you don't put it to use? Hey, you gotta learn how to love yourself down. Woo! It's so many ways to love yourself. It's 7 ways. Mm, mm. Hello, my friend. Hello, Danielle. That's me. Well, that's her. Mm. Oh. We just had an moment. We literally just had an moment. Okay? Yeah. Woo! Didn't we just have an moment, y'all? Baby, we just had a mic drop. Okay. I love, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about Danielle. Do y'all see how Danielle came into the auditorium? Because we sit in the auditorium right now. Danielle came into the auditorium. She found herself a seat. She said, I'm gonna go sit right there. And then as she was walking down the aisle, she said, "Hey y'all." She walking down the aisle. When she got to her seat, she looked to the person to the left of her. She said, "Hey, what's up? My name Danielle." She looked to the person on the right of her. She said, "Hey, what's up? My name Danielle." And then she sat down. Do you feel me? That's how you're supposed to enter a room. Yes, awa. We just had a oh my gosh moment. We just had a oh my gosh moment. Y'all, we got 30 more minutes. Y'all ready? Let's drive it. Because for the last 10 minutes, I'm gonna tell you about the challenge. Okay. Okay, we still over here. Okay, great. Everybody still YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, are we still here? Because TikTok, they gonna always be here. They a whole different vibe. So I don't never have to worry about them. They never, the heart community over here is never going to disappoint me. And I appreciate it. I love y'all. I love y'all because we are loved. Yesterday, I dropped a big oh my gosh moment on y'all yesterday. And I said, hey, what's the opposite of love? Who remember that? Who on here that was on the challenge yesterday? And I asked y'all, I challenged you and I said, y'all, what's the opposite of love? And y'all was, the little fingers were going. And I let y'all just have your own dialogue. And then I came back and I hit you with a, oh my gosh moment. And I said, hey, what if I told you that the opposite of love is love? What if we didn't put an opposite on it? What if we didn't put an opposite on it? If we didn't put an opposite on love, then maybe there would be no more what? Suffering or hunger or abandonment or abuse or neglect. Like when we give love a challenge of hate or a challenge of envy or destruction or exclusion, like when we put it up to battle, we will always lose. So I do a tour that's called Leading with Love, where I literally go to different countries. I meet with their world leaders. I meet with their high level leaders, and we have a conversation about this. Because if I can help leaders lead more with love, then we will have more what? Resources in our communities, especially our disadvantaged communities. We will have more resources and more opportunities. And that's the reason why I need y'all to step up. I need for people who want to do better. You know, maybe you're not all the way there because you got some things, you know, that kind of get in your way. But in your heart, you really just want to be a good person in your heart. These are the people I'm talking to, because it takes time. It takes time, y'all. Even though you may be running a business. True example, because I've coached multi-millionaires, right? One of my clients, I can talk about him because he's gone through the program and he's doing fabulous. But when he came to me about 7 years ago, he had just started a product line. Amazing. It was an amazing product line. It was a skincare line, actually. And the skincare line that he started, like when it hit the market, it was massive. It was massive, y'all. And people were getting results. Like the things that he said that it would do for you, it was happening. So he was using top of the line products, the ingredients, and it was scientifically, so he created it with a scientist. And it was scientifically based. And those products and those ingredients that he was using, man, it was working. And then what happened? Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Okay, I'm gonna wait for y'all. What you think happened? Now success. He done hit success. He's making more money than he has ever made in his freaking life. What happened? I love how y'all doing community over here because you know everybody on here is real and you want to connect with real people. Y'all need to be doing the same thing. Y'all, what happened was the enemy got him. The fame got him. The money got him. And so now the ingredients that I would normally use, that's a little bit expensive because now I want to keep all the money. I want to keep, if I can make 2 million, I can make 3 million even faster if I tweak the ingredients. So in about year 3 of his business, he started getting negative reviews. Okay, this is when I got him. He started getting negative reviews. He started losing customers. You know, people were calling him a fraud. People were calling him out and was like, hey, you and changed the ingredients up on us. Like, this stuff isn't working for me anymore. And his spirit was heavy because he really was a good person. But he got caught up in the hype. So when he hired me to coach him, I just challenged his belief system. I said, what is the opposite of love for you? I've been asking this question for years. I said, what's the opposite of love for you? He said, how is this supposed to help me? I said, well, can you just answer the question? And he was like, well, shit, I don't know. It's hate. I said, well, that's the reason why you're doing a disservice to your clients. Because you think you get to choose love. You think you get to choose the definition of it. But when you know solidly, based off of your faith, whatever your faith is, which he was on the fence with that, right? That's why I teach faith in the Institute. He was on the fence of his faith. So that's the reason why he could change up the ingredients and cause a true disruption in his multi-million-dollar business. I said, well, because you did that, because you think it's the opposite of love, you don't care of the impact that it's having on the clients who helped you get there. They helped you to get that brand new house, that brand new car, and have that fat bank account because you felt that the opposite of love was something else. But if I can help you believe that the opposite of love is love, you will always show up authentically. And I'm not saying that you can't change the product, but communicate it. Allow your customers to understand that something is happening. There may be a change in the effectiveness and give them the right to choose. And that right there, y'all not doing right in your business. Okay? That's an oh my gosh drop. Some of y'all changing your products up, y'all know the stuff wrong. Your customer service, you ain't emailing customers back. You don't have a system in place. You don't have no type of systems, right? I told you it's tough. It's tough. If I keep letting y'all run amok, if I keep letting y'all thinking what you're doing is okay, just imagine the water supply. When they decide that, oh, it's okay for us not to clean the filters real good, they'll be all right because you feel that the opposite of love is something else. But if you know that the opposite of love is love, you will always show up in quality. You will always show up true into who you say that you are as a creator, as an inventor, as an outstanding human being. And I piss people off all day long, but let me show y'all this pen. This is the reason why I make this pen right here. Y'all see it? I have the courage to be disliked. Y'all see? You might as well just say I'm a Cat Williams or a Kanye West because I've done so much work on myself that I have the courage to be this light. Oh my gosh, I love that pen. And you know what, Steph? Because you my girl, I'm gonna make a pen for you because you have helped me to massively grow. It's because of your room of true humans that people come on here and celebrate me, and I know exactly what room they came from. So I appreciate you. So inbox me and tell me your favorite color, and I'm gonna make you a pen. I actually make them live late at night. So inbox me and tell me your favorite color because people win these pens on the challenge. So these people actually, I made these pens this week. So this one goes to, this is Trinika. She won this one. Stephanie, I won this one. Shamika won this one. And so they just give me their favorite color and I make them the pen. So girl, inbox me your favorite color and I got you. And somebody on here who's been with me for the whole 90 minutes, you get a pen too, and we're going to ship them out on Tuesday. So let's get back into it. Remember, hey, that's what I love that bear. Thank you so much. That was so freaking cute. So y'all, this is a summary. This is a summary of everything we learned this week on the challenge. I love everything about this challenge this week. Challenging us to be better at what we do. Showing up as leaders that stand on integrity, that stand on acceptance and compassion and kindness. When you become that leader, you will never be broke. I'm telling you, I'm not saying that your money won't go low, but you would never have a broke mindset. And you will always have success because when you do right by other people, I don't care. You can be like in a state of emergency and somebody will show up for you because you did something for them that helped change the trajectory of their life. So people will always show up for you when you are a good person. And this is what I know because I teach it. I teach it and I've been teaching it for years. And I've seen leaders, broken leaders, come into my school and come vulnerable. Because I tell them, listen, if you're not willing to come vulnerable so we can help close the gap, because you're such a good person. And so there's only two sides of life. What two sides? You're either going to live in hope, right? Hope and faith, or fear and despair. There's two fences. Either you're going to be in hope and faith, or what? Despair and fear. And when you decide to live in fear and despair, all hell breaks loose in our life. It just breaks loose. But if you choose to stay hopeful and stay grounded in your faith, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Even when it's not going okay, the outcome is going to be okay. Even if it's not, go fix your life. Come on, Breely. Now you landed on the positive side of TikTok, and you talking about go fix your lashes. I'm gonna give you a minute to clean it up because this is the positive side of TikTok where we ain't nothing about. I'm just playing. Oh, okay, Breely. There you go. I love that. We'll dive in with us, have fun with us, because we are going deeper into being better human beings. That's what we learn over here. And I got you. You gorgeous too. And I love how you just did that. I appreciate that because that's what we need over here. Because we got so much of that other stuff going on that it takes every fiber of your body to be positive and to be good. And this week was all about positive mindset. If we can help place ourselves in a positive mindset, life is going to be good. Life is going to be good, even when it's bad. So embrace imperfections was one of the big topics. Thank you just for this. Come on now, Breely, and I'm going to follow you back. Hold on. I'm going to follow you back. And y'all see how Breely did that? Because that's all we need. All we need is just kindness, right? It ain't nothing wrong. Breely came in here and she didn't know, but now she know. And now she a part of the heart community. And we love that because I feel that we all need a chance. We all need a chance, right? We all need a chance to be embraced and accepted. And we embrace you, girl. This is an all-inclusive community over here. We gonna love on you too. Hey, Mutai or Muti Jula. I love that. Jala. Hello, Queen Jala. I sound sexy when I was saying it. I sounded sexy when I was saying it. Okay, y'all. We almost done with the summary. So those of you who are tuning in, I'm Master Coach Lakendra. I'm the owner and founder of the Global Life Coach Training and Entrepreneur Institute, where I help leaders lead with love. And I do that by teaching principles, life coaching principles that helps them be more responsible to take massive control of their own internal healing so they can what? Be kinder and be more solid leaders on standing on their principles and on their faith, right? That's what I do. Great job. You've gone live. Baby, we have hit our 90 minutes, and that is what? Y'all, it's been 90 minutes. I'm telling you, if I can do it for 90 minutes, you can. I'm a whole ADHD diagnosed. Do you hear me? I'm talking about for real since the age of 6. If I can go live for 90 minutes, you can go live for 90 minutes. Ha ha ha. I love how you said it twice and pronounced it right, because I had to really like get into it, right? I have a whole tribe. I have a whole tribe of what tribe are you from? What tribe are you from? Let me know. What tribe are you from? I love your name. It's beautiful. Thank you for liking the live. So we're going to wrap up because it's been 90 minutes. Remember, I only go live for 90 minutes. So the last thing, this is the last thing I want to cover that y'all really love this week. This is what you really love. When we talked about building a support network. I am your 4th subscriber. Oh my gosh, I have another subscriber, and look at the little emotes. Listen, I learned all this on your live. Everybody needs to go and follow Steph. She's beautiful. And Steph, I got my approval for the what do you call it? The agency. I'm in the agency. I just need to connect. I need to connect my discourse or whatever, and then watch all the videos. So I'm excited. Thank you for dropping the emotes. So the last thing that I want to talk before we break for our weekend, and I'm going to give you the challenge. Remember, I told y'all if y'all stay. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a great mentor, because that's really what you've become to me. That's what you've become to me, a mentor, and I appreciate that. Okay, Facebook over here. Instagram, are y'all still here? Of course y'all are, because y'all are part of the heart community too. The last thing we want to close, let's close the weekend out with understanding why you need a great support network. Okay. I need for y'all to start connecting with leaders that are in alignment with where you're trying to go. You shouldn't be connected with a leader that has the same limited beliefs as you. You should be connected to a leader who's talking about fear and being fearful when you live in fear. You shouldn't be connecting to a leader that's always having a lack mindset. You know, that's not encouraging you to invest in yourself. That's not encouraging you to go for the biggest dream ever. When you have a lack mindset. What's your Facebook? It's under Kendra, Kendra Smalley, Smalley. That's my last name. So Kendra Smalley. Thanks for Breely. You gonna come find me over there? Girl, come on over there. So find me over there, or Jice Loves, GICE Loves is the business page. We're everywhere. So find me on Jice Loves if you want to go over there. So I need for y'all to reevaluate. The leaders that you're following. If you don't feel like you're being stretched, then you're not under good leadership. Good leadership should stretch you. It should make you feel so uncomfortable, because it's challenging you to what? Face your fears, face your limited beliefs, and face yourself so you can what? Close the gap. because this is where we are, but this is where I want to be. How do I get there when all of this mess is in the way, right? The mama drama, the siblings drama, the spouse drama, the kids drama, my drama. How do I eliminate all of that to get here? You should be under good leadership that teaches you exactly what you should be doing so you can just close the gap. The more the gap closes, the more narrow it becomes for you to get there so much faster, right? Yes, yes, we hungry for it, girl, and we hold accountability. That's what I'm saying. So I need for y'all to this weekend, all these people that you following, if they're not challenging you, unfollow them so you can change your algorithm. I'm telling you, my algorithm is so tight and solid. That's how I found Steph. Even though she's a part of like this whole growth network on TikTok, but she's on there and she when she talks, she's so freaking inspiring and positive to the point where I be forgetting sometimes that I'm on there to focus on like gaining more followers and that I'm just listening to her being authentically who she is. Y'all feel me? Because that's what it looks like. And even though I'm not a growth channel, you should all want to follow each other on here because y'all are all human. Follow Steph also. Come on, Breely. Breely, you already came in here, and I already know that you're going to be a good community leader. You're going to be a good community leader. And did I follow you back already? I did. We're friends. So at the end, the challenge that I want to give y'all is called Pass the Baton. Y'all ready? Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok. Drop a 1 in the comment if you're ready for the new challenge. Drop a 1 in the comment. Drop a 1. Everybody drop a 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Drop a 1 or click, click, click or tap that screen. Good, good. Got my queen is Jala. She's ready. Breely is ready. Yes, everybody, y'all are ready. Drop the 1. What I want to do, I want to pass the baton. And even if you don't have the however many followers you need on TikTok, do it on another platform. Those of you who are on Facebook or whatever, you can go live. If you can go live on Instagram or whatever, the challenge I have for you, come on, Cash Inc., you ready? Yes. The challenge that I have for you, I want to pass the baton, right? This is something that we do in coaching. The baton that I want to pass to you is I want you to create a challenge next week, even if it's for one day. And whatever it is that you want to talk about, as long as it's going to help somebody to expand and grow, if it's going to help somebody to reflect and look at their life and say, man, I need to spend some more time right here. Whether you're talking about mindset, whether you're talking about healing, whether you're talking about grounding and loving, self-love, self-care, one day, that's all. I need for y'all to create a challenge where you go and talk to your supporters and you educate them and motivate them and inspire them. Because I did this for 10 days for y'all. I haven't charged you anything, and I don't want anything from you, but to go and pay it forward. I need for you to go back to your community, and I need for you to do the same thing that I've done for you. If you can do that, we are one step closer to making the world a better place. We think it takes like this grand miracle, but it doesn't. All it takes is one person to be responsible for themselves. And that's the reason why I deal only with leaders. I deal with only with people who have a leader mindset, because if I can teach you how to change the trajectory of your thoughts, your judgment, right? Your low limited beliefs, if I can teach you how to do that, where you empower and impact yourself, you would do it for somebody else. And that's the challenge. And because of that, y'all know what that means, right? That is a oh my gosh moment. And we're gonna jam out to that. And y'all want y'all just to have a great week. I don't know what y'all gonna be doing, but I hope it's gonna be, I hope it's gonna be beautiful. Y'all thank you because this week was massive. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. Because you are enough. You have landed on the positive side of social media. When you come over here, be ready to learn and grow. Hey, I want to hear it. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody should have a oh my gosh life. It's something about the soul. It's something about the soul, y'all. It just makes me want to say, oh my God. Come on, Usher. That's it, y'all. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for oh my queen, Joy, y'all. So when you talk about the pens, oh look at Joy. So I buy all of my stuff, at least 75% of it, from Joy, right? So Joy's never seen my pens because she's never been on my lives. But look, girl, this is why I'm always over there with you, because this is what I be doing over here. So shout out to Joy. Y'all make sure that y'all are following her. If you want to get into these luxury pens, that's where you go and support. You go and buy her stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Her and CC, beautiful soul. And like I said, you can build relationships right here on social media, regardless of where you are in the world. And you can connect with people outside of your culture. You can connect with people from different walks of life and really get a great, just get a, just a whole overall like an enrichment of life. Like it enriches me to know that I can spread my mindset into other places and still feel accepted and feel loved, because that's what I feel. Look, I love it. I love it. So I'm done. Yes, that's what I be doing, girl. I be buying all y'all stuff and then I be going to create that. So I love it, y'all. I love it. I love y'all. I love y'all because God loves me. We're in the same agency. I'm glad I came here. How do you know? How did you know that I'm in the agency? Girl, let me know because I just got in yesterday. How do you know? Is it a badge? Do I have a badge somewhere? Like, what's going on? School me on it because this is all new for me. But I appreciate y'all. And with love and light, I can love y'all because I love myself. So when I say that I love you, oh, because you just said it. Okay. It's the ADHD girl. When I say that I love you, it's genuine because I love myself. Because people always say, how can you just use that word lightly? It's not used lightly, it's real. Because when you are in an overflow of love, just like how the Most High created us from love, then you can love other people. And I do. So I'm sending y'all love and light into the weekend. I need for y'all to be kind to yourself so you can be kind to others. So I'll see y'all on Monday. And you may see me over the weekend making some pins. So just turn your alerts on for me. And, that's just a free day for me where I'm just kind of live making pins. You can come hang out with me. So bye, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to the nail shop, honey. I need to go get a manicure and a pedicure. So peace out, y'all. Bye.